If you've watched my previous videos, you know I am constantly saying that we are not our thoughts. This negative self-talk, the stories that we tell ourselves, they're not true. But then you might be thinking, well, then what is true? And here's what's true about you. You are a beautiful, perfect soul. You're just as beautiful and perfect as the day you came into this world. You are whole and complete. You deserve love. You deserve to be happy. And I know what you're thinking, because it's the first time I heard that and I tried to apply it to myself and make it make sense. I was like, I don't think they know me, because how could I be perfect and worthy of love if I've screwed up in the past, and what if I've hurt people, and what if I haven't shown up for people that I should have? We all have our own list of stuff we think that we should be, punished for. We have our list of regrets that keeps us up at night. But in the past 4 years, I've learned that it does apply to me. It applies to all of us. And I want you to think about it this way, and this is very basic and simple, but you look at a child or a baby that comes into this world, and of course they are perfect and sweet and beautiful, and we vow to just love them no matter what. We will never let anyone hurt them. But as they're growing up, things happen. They are hurt and they are disappointed, and we immediately will say, that's not your fault. If somebody hurt you, that's on them, and which is true. But the problem is it happened, and there's been an imprint made. Your mind kind of drops a pin there, this was going on and we got really hurt, so we're not going to do that again. So we're going to put a filter on. We're going to make sure that we're watching for that situation to happen again, and we're not going to let it happen again because it sucked. So now imagine this child has grown up, and their behaviors are being driven by this past hurt, but now we judge them because their reality is being filtered through all of these past experiences, and they're reacting and they don't even know why, but we're judging them. And imagine that child, that adult now is you. You're judging yourself. So now we're judging ourselves for behaviors that we don't understand where they're coming from, and emotions. And then we're trying to numb those emotions. And then we're judging ourselves for trying to numb, for whatever we're trying to do to numb the emotions. And we get stuck in this prison in our own minds. That is why I keep saying it's so important to adopt this habit of non-judgmental self-inquiry. Observe your thoughts, don't judge them. You don't need to judge them, just observe them. Because observing them without continuing on to that next step of, believing the emotions and believing the story that your ego is telling you, that's where we start going back into that loop of, okay, now this hurts and I don't want to feel this. So if we can kind of throw a wrench into that, then that's where we can start to make progress and dig out of this pit that we find ourselves in. But what I want to leave you with is that you do not need to change to become perfect. You just need to remember that you are. Believe that, please. Everything else will fall away once you start to remember that. I'm here for you. I'm holding space for you. And I am sending you so much love. Reach out if you need anything.